What's good? What's up? I love you. I want to have and to hold you. Welcome back to another episode of Stefan's Bass Blog. We're back, and I got something different for you today. So, unfortunately for you, I like to record music as much as I like to play it, so you guys get subjected to my music from time to time. Now, in my travels for audio excellence, I discovered something that may just change the recording game as we know it. So for the whole one of you that used to watch this channel, I used to do a series called Thrifty Boys. I used to frequent the thrift stores around my town all the time, and in my travels, I came across... Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello? I started coming across these guys. For some reason, these old Bell telephones started showing up at the thrift stores, and I decided to pick one up one day to mod it to be a microphone. Now, in the first iteration, all I did was wire the earpiece to be a microphone that you yelled into. I shoved a 1/4-inch jack into the bottom of it. In my old band, we used to bring it on stage with us actually, and we'd use it for backing vocals and whatever else it called for. Check it out. Do you like my transition? Now that one worked out okay, but I always wanted to use the carbon microphone in the bottom to really sell that this is a telephone. So I made version 2.0. I named him Jeremy. Now here's how Jeremy differs from the first version. Inside the bowels of Jeremy, I've got the circuitry to convert this to 48 volts phantom power. Meaning with the flip of a switch, I can go from the top mic or the bottom mic. And it all neatly comes out into an XLR cable on the side. And the best part is if you hang it up, it actually hangs up the microphone too. I wired that in as well because I hate myself. So before we really get into what we're doing today, I'll do a little demo for you just so you can hear what it sounds like. So right now what you're listening to is the earpiece part of the phone. Doesn't sound too bad. We actually used it one time to record a guitar solo. We ended up shoving the earpiece into the cab of the amp and came out alright. Made for an interesting layer effect. So now what you're hearing is the actual carbon microphone of the phone. Really crunchy, really gritty, but it's still actually pretty clear. We used this a couple times. I even used it in one of my own songs. And through it all, in that moment I couldn't help but smile. I think it's a cool effect, but that got me wondering, what would happen if I recorded an entire song with that microphone? Who knows, right? That's why we're here. Let's find out together here on Stefan's Bass Blog, the channel with the name that I still don't like. And with that, I guess let's start over at the amp rig. Here we are back at the amp rig. Anyways, let's watch this magical effect. So I haven't introduced this guy on this channel yet. This is a Dean Markley K75 that I shoved a Texas heat speaker in. I've had this thing since I was like 12. It was given to me for free and I've been recording with it ever since. It's one of those things like, yeah, there's way better amps out there, but that one's mine and I like it. So for today's guitar selection, we're gonna be using this Harmony Alden Stratotone tuxedo guitar. This thing is properly vintage, properly road worn. Somebody really liked A minor because there's a bunch of fingernail grooves in the fretboard from it. And running it through a JHS Series 3 fuzz, this thing just sounds properly nasty. So that's gonna be in your left ear, like ASMR. And for the other guitar, we're gonna be using a tried and true CV Jazzmaster. We're gonna set that there pickup right to the neck to kind of match the harmony. It's gonna be a good time. It'll sound alright. Anyways, that's it for guitars. As far as the bass went, I used the good old Harley Benton RB414 Scott Pilgrim Glow. I figured it would have a nice fat enough tone for what I was trying to do. I don't know why it sounded like that. Anywho, so as far as miking the amps went, all I did was shove the SM57 right there. Simple, easy, quick and dirty on both cabs. As far as the phone went, I did the same thing. Kept it a little bit further away, but it was there to capture the sound and it was quick and dirty and I think it worked out. Never thought I'd have to talk about this on the channel, but we gotta go to the drum kit. Shut up! Welcome to the kit. I keep it in my living room because I live alone, so it's really echoing here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I like sitting behind the drum kit. I'm not much of a drummer, but I like playing my own drums, so that's pretty much why I own a drum kit. Anywho, really all I did to mic this thing up was right in front of the kit, I put the phone about 4 or 5 feet back. It's really sensitive if you couldn't tell by me talking into it, so I wanted to at least capture the whole kit in some way. And then I also shoved this guy right here, just to capture the clean, if I ever release a clean cut of this recording. That's really all I gotta say about the kit, so. And as far as the vocal performance went, I just held both up to my mouth and you'll see it in the video. So I guess without further ado, here's a re-recording of a song I recorded a couple years ago about a cat. Take it away. Hello, yes, I'd like my Noise Rock Award, please. Thank you. Come again. I don't know how to describe it. That is like one of the trashiest garage rock, old mixtape punk songs I've ever heard in my life. I think I've nailed the tone there, so if anybody wants to record bad 80s sounding hardcore punk, get you one of these. I guess if you're also looking to record a Burzum album, this is probably your guy too. Just try not to stab anybody. That's my advice if you want to record black metal. Although to be fair, people are still talking about it. So I think you're good. Go ahead, burn down those churches. Go ahead. I think the drums came out the worst, honestly. Listening back, it's hard to make out any cymbal definition aside from the crashes. It's just kind of a mumbo jumbo of snare and the hi-hat, and that's about it. But it works. I mean, for what we were doing, that's what we were going for, right? Now, as far as the guitars, they're a little harsher sounding than I'd like them to be. Mind you, I didn't do a whole lot of post-production tweaking. I kind of wanted the sound to be what the phone picked up. I did a little bit of EQing, but other than that, you're kind of hearing what you're hearing. I think a little bit less treble on them, maybe, to make them not so bitey and harsh. It would have been golden. Now let's talk about the bass, because that's what we're here for, right? I'm gonna play you a clip of just the isolated bass because, my God, I actually fell in love with this bass tone. Why does that sound so good? It has no, that has no right to sound as good as it does. It's a telephone. I am absolutely going to use that in a future project for something. I haven't figured it out yet, but I gotta use that bass tone. Probably add a little bit of a DI just to get a little more low end to it, but Mamma mia, ravioli spaghetti. The vocals, I've kind of been there, done that. I knew what they would sound like. They're kind of gritty and thrashy, and the right use, they sound really good. But altogether, I don't know how to feel about this. Like I said, it really harkens back to like an 80s hardcore band recording with a bad tape recorder or some early black metal or something, but in the real world, I don't think I could ever get away with that. And I really like gross, disgusting, gritty, thrashy stuff, so I mean, I'm not saying I don't like it, but I'm not saying it's good, if that makes sense. So I don't think there's much more to say about this, really. That's kind of the beans on that. Maybe in the future I'll figure something else out that's funny to do with this. Now let me let you in on a little secret there, little guy. If you go ahead and hit that funny subscribe button, you'll see more stuff like this. It'll be really cute. And if you liked this video, be sure to hit the funny thumbs up. Helps the video out, helps more people see it. It'll be a good time. But shh, that's our secret. If you want to see this thing get put together, there's a video of it on the Shock Hazard Corner channel. It's nothing crazy. You can find the schematics online if you want to build one yourself, and I recommend it because, my God, is it fun. And that's the works. That's all I got for you. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye. You got miles to go, still miles to get there. Maybe it'll be this car that makes it, but I'm not an unconditional believer. This isn't a bass. Damn it.